The dead are restless. They stir in the shadows, whispering secrets to the wind, their presence felt but rarely seen. They roam our world, seeking solace, seeking vengeance, seeking who knows what. These spirits, lost between realms, wander through the night, their ethereal forms drifting through the mist and the darkness. Some spirits cling to the familiar, to objects imbued with their last moments of life. Objects like cars. These vehicles, once symbols of freedom and adventure, now serve as vessels for the restless dead. These become ghost cars, driven by the spectral echoes of souls unable to find peace. They traverse the lonely roads, their headlights cutting through the fog like ghostly beacons. They speed down desolate highways, flicker in our rearview mirrors, and vanish before our eyes, leaving us to wonder if we truly saw what we think we did, leaving behind a trail of cold fear and unanswered questions. What do they seek? Why do they haunt these roads? The answers remain elusive, shrouded in mystery and fear. These are not mere stories, they are real. The fear etched on the faces of those who have encountered these ghostly vehicles is genuine, their experience is chilling and unforgettable. People from all walks of life have encountered these automotive apparitions. From truck drivers to late-night travelers, their tales are eerily similar, filled with the same sense of dread and disbelief. Join me now as we journey into the heart of this unsettling phenomenon. Together, we will explore the stories, the sightings, and the spine-tingling encounters that defy explanation. These are the true stories of real ghost cars caught on camera, captured in fleeting moments that challenge our understanding of reality. Terrifying encounters that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about life, death, and the thin veil that separates them. Prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown, where the line between the living and the dead blurs and the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Imagine this. You're driving down a deserted road, late at night. Fog thickens, visibility drops. Then you see it. Headlights, approaching. Fast. You brace yourself, but the car vanishes. Gone. No sound, no trace. This isn't a scene from a horror movie. It's a terrifying reality for many. Across the globe, people report encounters with phantom vehicles that disappear into thin air. These aren't just fleeting glimpses. Witnesses describe the cars in detail, the make, the model, the year, even the driver. Take the legend of the Resurrection Mary from Chicago, a young woman in a white dress hitching rides. She vanishes from the back seat as the car approaches Resurrection Cemetery, or the tale of the Bluebell Road Phantom in Pennsylvania. A phantom truck, tailgating drivers, then suddenly disappearing. Sometimes it's not the car itself that's haunted. It's the passengers. Silhouettes in the back seat, faces staring from the passenger window. They appear for a fleeting moment, then vanish, leaving behind a sense of dread and the chilling certainty that you are not alone. One chilling account comes from a young couple driving on a deserted country road. As they rounded a bend, they spotted an elderly woman sitting by the roadside. Concerned, they stopped to offer help, but as they approached, the woman vanished. Moments later, they saw their own car speeding away, the elderly woman now behind the wheel. Some roads seem to attract the supernatural, places where tragedy strikes unexpectedly, where life is extinguished in a flash of metal and shattered glass. The energy of these tragic events lingers, imprinted on the asphalt, the air thick with sorrow, with unfinished business lingering. Take the infamous Bloodsark Road in Scotland, the site of a horrific coach crash centuries ago. Motorists report their cars being inexplicably pulled off the road. Others claim to have seen spectral figures wandering the roadside, forever searching for a final destination they will never reach. Deep in the heart of Texas lies a stretch of road as chilling as its name suggests, the Devil's Backbone. This road is not just a mere pathway, it is a journey into the unknown, a place where the ordinary world fades away and the supernatural takes over. This winding, treacherous road, known for its hairpin turns and steep drops, is more than just a challenging drive. It is a test of courage and endurance, a place where even the bravest souls feel a shiver down their spine. The road twists and turns through the rugged landscape, each bend revealing a new, eerie sight. It's a portal to another realm. As you drive deeper into the night, the fog thickens, and the road seems to disappear into the darkness. The air grows colder, and an unsettling silence envelops you. It's as if the road itself is alive, drawing you into its mysterious depths, a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin. Here, the boundaries of reality blur, and the spirits of the past seem to linger, watching and waiting. The dense trees that line the road cast long, ghostly shadows, and the faint mist that hangs in the air adds to the otherworldly atmosphere. Locals whisper of phantom headlights that chase drivers along the narrow ridge, only to vanish into the darkness. These ghostly lights appear out of nowhere, following closely behind, only to disappear just as suddenly, leaving drivers bewildered and terrified. Others tell of a ghostly pack of dogs with glowing eyes that stalk cars as they navigate the twisting turns. These spectral hounds are said to be the guardians of the road, their eerie eyes glowing in the darkness, watching every move you make. But the most terrifying tale is that of the ghost light of the backbone. This mysterious light has been the subject of countless stories and legends, each more chilling than the last. A flickering orb of light that appears without warning, hovering above the road. It moves with an eerie grace, sometimes darting across the sky, other times floating slowly as if searching for something. Those who have seen it describe a feeling of intense dread, as if the light is not just a phenomenon, but a sentient being. Some say it's the spirit of a lost traveler, forever searching for its way home. This spectral figure is often seen wandering the road, its form barely visible in the dim light. It is said that if you see the ghost light, you must not follow it, for it will lead you deeper into the darkness, where you may never return. The Devil's Backbone is not just a road, it is a journey into the unknown, a place where the past and present collide, and the line between reality and the supernatural is blurred. The image is etched in our collective consciousness. A lone figure, standing by the side of the road, thumb outstretched, seeking a ride. But what if that hitchhiker is not of this world? Stories of phantom hitchhikers are as old as the automobile itself. Tales of spectral figures thumbing rides, only to vanish from the back seat, leaving behind a lingering chill and an unsettling feeling of unease. From the vanishing hitchhiker of New Jersey, who disappears once she reaches her destination, to the ghostly granny of North Carolina, who offers cryptic warnings to those who give her a lift. Cars are bound by the laws of physics. Gravity keeps them firmly planted on the asphalt, or so we think. There are stories, whispered in hushed tones, of cars that defy gravity, vehicles that take flight, soaring through the night sky, their engines emitting an unearthly wail. One such tale comes from a group of teenagers driving along a deserted road in rural America. As they rounded a bend, they witnessed a vintage car, seemingly from the 1950s, hovering several feet above the ground, its engine emitting a low growl that seemed to vibrate the very air around them. And in the age of smartphones and dashcams, we have more eyes on the road than ever before. This has led to a surge in photographic and video evidence of alleged ghost cars, grainy images of spectral headlights, blurry figures behind the wheel. These images, while often open to interpretation, fuel our fascination with the unknown. Take, for example, the famous photo of the White Lady of Hampton Court Palace. Captured on a security camera, the image appears to show a ghostly figure, dressed in white, opening a set of heavy doors. Another compelling piece of evidence comes from a dashcam video that surfaced online, showing a car driving down a dark road when suddenly, a pair of headlights appears out of thin air. The human mind craves explanation. It's in our nature to seek understanding, to make sense of the world around us. When faced with the unknown, our minds work overtime to find answers. We seek logic in the illogical, order in the chaos. This drive for comprehension is what pushes us to solve puzzles, to bring order to disorder, and to find balance in the seemingly unbalanced. So how do we explain ghost cars? These mysterious apparitions that seem to defy the laws of physics and logic. Science offers several theories, though none fully encompass the phenomenon. Researchers and scientists have delved into this mystery, proposing various explanations that range from the plausible to the extraordinary. One theory suggests that what we perceive as ghost cars are simply tricks of the light. Light can behave in strange ways, especially under certain atmospheric conditions. Refractions caused by fog, mist, or even temperature inversions can create illusions. These natural phenomena can bend light in ways that make us see things that aren't really there. Our brains, wired to seek patterns, interpret these anomalies as headlights or even entire vehicles. The human brain is a powerful tool, constantly working to make sense of the sensory information it receives. Another theory points to infrasound. These are low-frequency sound waves that we can't hear but can affect our bodies and minds in profound ways. low-frequency sound waves that we can't hear but can affect our bodies and minds. Infrasound can cause physical sensations and emotional responses, often without us even realizing it. Infrasound can cause feelings of unease, anxiety, and even hallucinations. These effects can be powerful enough to make us believe we're seeing or experiencing something supernatural. Could it be that areas known for ghost car sightings are saturated with infrasound, leading to these spectral visions? The correlation between infrasound and ghost sightings is a fascinating area of study. Then there's the power of suggestion. Our minds are highly susceptible to the influence of stories and suggestions from others. We've all heard the stories, seen the movies. The tales of ghostly apparitions and haunted roads can plant seeds in our minds, making us more likely to see what we expect to see. When we hear about ghost cars, our brains are primed to notice anything that fits that narrative. This psychological phenomenon can make ordinary events seem extraordinary. So, the next time you find yourself on a dark, foggy road and think you see a ghost car, consider the science behind the sighting. It might just be your mind playing tricks on you, influenced by light, sound, and suggestion. While the mystery of ghost cars may never be fully solved, understanding the science behind these phenomena can help us appreciate the complexity of our perceptions and the world around us. In the end, the unexplained remains a fascinating part of the human experience, reminding us of the limits of our knowledge and the endless possibilities that lie beyond. The world of ghost cars is a realm of mystery and intrigue. It's a place where the veil between the living and the dead seems to thin, where the impossible becomes possible, and where the rational mind is left grappling for explanations. While science may offer some clues, the true nature of these spectral vehicles remains elusive. Are these ghost cars the remnants of traumatic events? Their energy imprinted on the very fabric of our world? Are they the souls of the departed, seeking closure, revenge, or simply a way to connect with the living? So the next time you're driving down a dark road and you see a pair of headlights approaching in your rearview mirror, take a moment to consider the possibility.